Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The purpose of this presentation is to provide a comprehensive troubleshooting guide for DTC P0966 and P0967 in the Honda Civic model from 2022 onward. DTC P0966 indicates an abnormality in the CVT-driven pulley pressure control solenoid valve circuit due to low current detection, while DTC P0967 signifies an overcurrent condition. These detected issues impact the continuously variable transmission (CVT) performance by affecting the pressure regulation necessary for effective power transfer. The vehicle's transmission control module, TCM, is responsible for interpreting the signals from the solenoid valve and storing the respective DTC when abnormalities are detected. Understanding the role and location of these components is essential for effective diagnostics and repairs. DTC P0966 indicates that the TCM is unable to detect the specified flow of current to the CVT-driven pulley pressure control solenoid valve when commanded on. This solenoid valve, integrated with the valve body assembly, plays a crucial role in regulating pressure within the continuously variable transmission system. Proper pressure regulation is vital to ensure smooth gear transitions and overall transmission efficiency. On the other hand, DTC P0967 signifies that the TCM has detected an overcurrent condition at the same solenoid for a specified duration. Both issues can adversely affect the operation of the vehicle by disrupting the fluid pressure, leading to potential transmission slipping or erratic performance. The exact location of the solenoid valve within the valve body assembly is important for effective troubleshooting and repair. Several possible causes can lead to the occurrence of DTC P0966 and P0967. Firstly, wiring issues often lead to faulty signals being sent to the TCM, which could result in either an open circuit or a short to ground. Secondly, a defective transmission control module, TCM, may also cause these error codes by misinterpreting the solenoid valve's operational status due to an internal failure. Thirdly, the CVT-driven pulley pressure control solenoid valve itself may be defective, affecting its ability to regulate fluid pressure, which can result in either low current for P0966 or overcurrent scenarios for P0967. Identifying which component is at fault is critical in resolving these DTCs effectively. Symptoms associated with DTC P0966 and P0967 include noticeable erratic behavior in the transmission, which may manifest as unusual shifting patterns or slippage during acceleration. Additionally, drivers might experience poor acceleration as the transmission fails to maintain the appropriate pressure required for effective power transfer. Another common symptom is the illumination of the check engine light, which serves as an alert that the vehicle's onboard diagnostic system has detected a fault requiring attention. Recognizing these symptoms early can help prevent more severe transmission issues from occurring, thereby saving time and reducing repair costs. The first step in troubleshooting DTC P0966 and P0967 involves starting the engine and allowing it to run for at least 1 second. This step is crucial as it initiates the operational cycle of the transmission components, enabling the TCM to evaluate the functionality of the CVT-driven pulley pressure control solenoid valve under normal conditions. By establishing a baseline state, any abnormalities in the voltage or current flow can be detected more effectively. Proper monitoring at this stage sets the foundation for subsequent diagnostic procedures, orienting technicians toward more precise circuit or component inspection as required. The next step involves inspecting the external circuit of the CVT-driven pulley pressure control solenoid valve. This includes checking the DNLS DNC plus, and DNC minus circuits for continuity and identifying potential open or shorted wires. It is critical to ensure that the wiring harness is intact and that there are no disruptions, preventing the TCM from receiving accurate feedback from the solenoid. A meter should be used to measure the resistance in these circuits. Ideally, the measurements should reflect normal operating conditions, where resistance is typically less than 1 ohm for both circuits. If any abnormalities are detected in the wiring, corrective action must be taken before proceeding with further tests. After inspecting the external circuit, the next step is to perform a thorough inspection of the TCM itself. This involves checking for any fault codes present that may provide insight into the current malfunction. It's essential to address the TCM by checking its connections and harnesses to ensure a solid connection. Disconnecting the TCM must be done carefully, following proper safety protocols, including jumping the SCS line with the HDS diagnostic tool. If the solenoid internal circuit inspection reveals an acceptable resistance between 5.0 and 6.3 ohms, this would mean the TCM is functioning appropriately. However, should the resistance be outside this range, the TCM may require replacement or further testing to isolate the issue. The final step in troubleshooting DTC P0966 and P0967 focuses on inspecting the CVT-driven pulley pressure control solenoid valve itself. If previous tests indicate that the TCM is operational, yet the DTCs persist, it is likely that the solenoid valve is the source of the problem. Physical inspection involves checking the solenoid for any visible damages or irregularities, and functional testing should confirm its operational capability. If the valve fails to operate as expected under controlled testing conditions, it should be replaced with a new component. Replacing a defective solenoid valve is crucial to restoring proper pressure control to the CVT, thereby resolving any issues related to transmission performance. Upon completing the necessary repairs or replacements based on the earlier diagnostics, the final repair verification step involves clearing any stored DTCs using the HDS diagnostic tool. After clearing the codes, it is essential to conduct a test drive of the vehicle to ensure that the transmission operates efficiently and smoothly under various driving conditions. The verification process serves as a confirmation that all repairs were successfully executed and that the original issue has been rectified. Checking for the return of DTCs after the test drive is equally as important to affirm that the problem does not persist. A successful verification signifies the restoration of the vehicle's normal operation. To prevent future occurrences of DTC P0966 and P0967, implementing routine maintenance practices is essential. Regularly check the transmission fluid levels and ensure that they are within the recommended range. Low fluid levels can lead to erratic transmission behavior and premature component wear. Additionally, inspect wiring connections periodically, especially around the components related to the CVT, to detect any signs of wear or corrosion that could lead to electrical faults. Maintaining the cleanliness of the wiring harness and ensuring that no loose connections exist will go a long way in preventing future diagnostic trouble codes from being triggered. Such preventive measures are critical in prolonging the lifespan of the transmission system and ensuring optimal vehicle performance. In summary, understanding the symptoms and causes associated with DTC P0966 and P0967 is crucial for early detection and effective resolution of transmission issues. Following a systematic troubleshooting process allows technicians to pinpoint the exact cause of the DTCs, whether it be wiring issues, TCM malfunctions, or defective solenoid valves. Awareness of the location and function of the CVT-driven pulley pressure control solenoid valve will facilitate quicker diagnostics and repairs. Additionally, the implementation of preventive maintenance practices is essential to minimize the likelihood of these error codes returning. Through comprehensive knowledge and adherence to these guidelines, achieving seamless performance in the Honda Civic's transmission system is attainable. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.